Hey everyone, welcome to this complex yet thrilling story. Matt has a female body ready, and if he extracts and injects her genes before the elevator reaches the first floor, it'll be amazing. Shaking his head, he tells the boss that the woman's career has hit a dead end, breathing and all, and he successfully abducted Anna. What a masterclass in stealth. The company developed a brainwave extractor that reveals others' thoughts, a high-tech mind reader. With it, they can better understand and control the poor. Matt hit the jackpot and got promoted to the 39th floor, but his ultimate goal still feels a tad out of reach. He hustled from the slums just to find the woman who went missing years ago. Only upon hitting the 40th floor could he gain that such power, and the wealthy are living their best lives 800 to 1,000 years. He wanted to outlast his boss, even if his girlfriend went grey. Using unconventional methods, Matt went to the slums, tipped $80, and took a motor lift. The biker throttled up, racing Matt to the 70th floor at 180 mph, soaring. Here, he snagged a custom pistol that emits special sound waves for an experience that literally shakes. These headphones protect him from accidental sound damage. Matt sneaked into the boss office, quietly pressed the gun under the desk, leaving the boss bewildered. The boss dashed to the restroom mid-sentence. Matt quickly took his seat. Opportunity arose. Matt started implanting a virus in the computer, but the speed was slower than a sloth on vacation. The boss was coming back, so he cranked the gun to full power for an extreme massage treatment. Though he successfully chased the boss away, the vigorous treatment seriously drained the headphones, and Matt's stomach was doing backflips. But he held it in with a show of determination. As the boss returned, he flawlessly uploaded the virus. At quitting time, everyone queued for security checks, but then Matt's mishap occurred. The hall erupted with blaring alarms. Turns out a dangerous signal was detected in the boss hard drive. What a twist of fate! The boss hadn't even processed what was happening before they whisked him away with a special helmet to the interrogation room. Matt's plan finally succeeded, and he stepped into the 40th. He greeted his new colleagues and calmly closed the office curtains. Finally, he had nationwide search privileges. He pulled out his GFS photo, eagerly added it to the system, and started a nationwide search so hasty. Soon enough, results popped up, but to Matt's surprise, his once pure and cute girlfriend was now a goddess in a high-end private club. The security chief questioned him and found Matt had visited the boss office, an unlucky surprise. Boss suspected Matt had planted the virus and framed him, but Matt had come prepared, aimed to win, right? He quietly dropped in his homemade hacker disk under the interrogation table, stealthily changing the time he entered the boss office. Now the virus occurrence time didn't match his entry time. What a genius move. However, shrewd old Black sensed something was off from Matt's dodgy eyes and suspected he might be hiding a big secret. Before Matt left, he saw everyone search, so left the hacker disk. Bad luck. Next day, Matt returned to Black's office only to discover the hacker disk had been taken. Looks like having no friends around can be a real bummer. Matt panicked, thinking he had exposed himself, but old Black just wanted him to spill his secrets, talk about sweating bullets. In the car, he wondered who took the hacker disk. Was it Batman 11016? Meanwhile, a dude was fiddling with his disk, trying to decode it. His new colleague, Blondie from the 40th floor. Talk about birds of a feather. Matt rose quickly in the company, feeling his status was threatened. The hacker disk had layers of encryption. Blondie was determined to crack it. But smart Matt set his self-destruct hack. Blondie was blown out before starting. He swiftly cut the power, barely saving the data. Yet, cracking the disk's nearly impossible, high stakes. So, he had to swallow his pride and head to the slums to find a computer whiz, not knowing the guy had already dug up all his background info. Turns out, Blond is the president's son, rich kid from an affluent area. No wonder he had support. The hacker was intrigued, who knew this kid was loaded but still wanted to climb higher. He agreed to help crack the disk, but before that, Blondie had to experience life at the bottom, so the hacker demanded he catch a street rat with his bare hands. Blondie was disgusted and huffed. "I'll find someone else. I don't need you." "I'll give you a skeleton key," he said, thinking he'd convinced the hacker. The cunning hacker just chuckled, forcing Blondie to swallow his pride. On the dirty, muddy street, Blondie rolled, muddy, but completed the task awesome. The hacker was quite pleased, but then came the kicker: eat it. Insisting on his principle of hacking passwords for the lower class, Blondie indeed became the performer, struggling to unveil the disk's content, when suddenly a woman popped up. She was a hostess at the executive club, and Blondie swiftly called his dad to pull strings for a meet-up with this mysterious woman and talk about movie star scouting. On the monitor, she was pixelated, anxiously waiting in the living room, only to actually see her long-lost girlfriend Amy. It was all coming together. Meanwhile, Matt booked a room right below hers, smoothly took out the resonator ball and plastered it on the ceiling. He was the sound master of this show. Listening intently, Matt realized his girlfriend was chilling with Blondie. The latter was treating Amy to $800 strawberries, casually steering the convo about her background. Amy mentioned she grew up in a rich Swiss neighborhood with her parents and hadn't laid eyes on men for over 20 years. How surreal. But Blondie saw right through her fips, threateningly demanding the truth. Talk about ruthless. With no choice, Amy eventually revealed she came from the slums and sold herself to pay off her dad's debts. A tragic turn indeed. Blondie got thrilled, quickly asking Amy about her tie with Matt. What a curious kid. As Amy claimed she didn't know anyone named Matt. Turns out, Matt's whole identity was a fake, his real name being Amy. What a plot twist. So Amy didn't know Matt was her first love. What a drama. Stay tuned. Enjoying the story? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. In the next episode, we'll uncover even more secrets.